met up with some friends on Saturday for brunch, and it turned into lunch, then it turned into dinner. Then
So how many hours did you spend?
we were just hanging out at a place. I think from around 4 o'clock till
4 o'clock is
11-ish?
not brunch. 4 o'clock is
Well, it was
brunch.
when we talked about it initially. It was supposed to be brunch,
Oh.
but then by the time we actually found a place to sit down, it was like already like 3 or 4.
Wow.
Then we chilled, and then I just remember getting home around like
What was the
11.
bill like?
I think when you, that's the thing, if you're sitting down and talking, you don't just keep on ordering food. You basically, you have your food, you have a drink, then you have a second drink and a third drink, and you just kind of nurse it.
Third drink?
Yes, you just kind of nurse it. I did. It's probably just juice or a mocktail.
What would you please?
Okay, so I asked our lovely listeners, I asked them to let me know the annoying things that their parents do. Some people took it very, very deep. I read a message that Akan sent. He said the annoying things Nigerian parents do is to neglect the true foundation or basis of sending their wards or children to a good school, even when they have so much money. And I'm just like, okay, issues. But I was talking about the light-hearted things, like this all came about because I hope she's not listening because I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
But who tell her?
Yes. My mom sends me everything she gets. Somebody sends her on WhatsApp. Everything. So like by the time I wake up, because she gets up really, really early. She's up by like about 5 or something. I'll have all these. Oh, don't drink, water that's been put under your cupboard or whatever, or do this or do that. It can cause cancer. Don't do this. Don't do that. If somebody stops you to ask to use your phone, they're armed robber. This all these different things, and then lots of videos as well, like lots of
viral videos.
Well, not the viral, like sort of religious, this. So my memory, like my phone's, the memory has been like full forever. I can't even take too many pictures because I've got so many things that my mom said to me, and I'm like, and I keep saying to her, you don't have to send me.
But you also know that you can remove that thing in the settings of WhatsApp where it doesn't necessarily save all the media you get to your phone.
You can stop it from saving.
Yes, go into the settings.
Then she'll say, "Did you see what I sent to you earlier today?" And I'm like,
no, it's just there, but it won't save. Just what I'm saying. So all you have to do is just scroll to see. But
okay.
What you do is you don't even scroll. You just see it.
No, but she will actually ask me that I sent you this at 2 o'clock today. Did you? And I'm like, yesterday she was like, oh, I sent you this. Did you see that video that I sent you of this person dancing? And I'm like, I'll check it. No, come watch it now. Let's watch it. No, wait, let's watch it now. So she does that, and then another thing that, bless her, another thing that she does is she'll be speaking to somebody. One auntie or uncle that you don't really talk to them much, and the conversation's gonna be very funny, and then she's talking to them, she's like, come, what bounce her? Come take that.
Come on, talk to your auntie XYZ. You should be like, hello, how's
school? I left school like 10 years ago.
Hey, now.
All these different things. So what are the very annoying things that your parents do?
Yeah, that's speaking to aunties and uncles that you don't know what to say except, oh, so what's the weather like now? Wow, so cold. Yeah, it's very hot here. What else? Ethan's laughing, but it's true.
What I don't like is, I'm gonna get into so much trouble, but seriously, the when you're speaking to this auntie or uncle, and then they're like, my daughter said she heard you on the radio. Toolz, that's your name now. I'm like,
Toolz.
Yes,
T-U-S, Toolz. No, the funny one is my dad. Once he sees me, I know he's listening right now because he always listens to our handovers, by the way. And then once he's listening, I'm sure before he used to quarrel with me about the things we would say, but now he's just like, this child, it's okay. Anyway, once he sees me, he'll be like, hey, bro, yeah, open my email. Hey, reply Chief Jagede, hey, reply him. Tell him you'll not be dictating. Dear sir, comma, salutations in the name of the Lord. May God bless you and your family abundantly. Did you write abundantly? Yes, Daddy.
Do you get the whole
exactly. You now say, sir, I want to bring to your notice the clinical, and you just I'll be like, Daddy, I'm typing. I can't type that fast. I type fast but not that fast. Hey, sorry dear. Hey. Then as he's watching TV, maybe he's always watching the news, he'll be like, liars! I'm only. We're stealing our money. And I'm looking at him like, then he'll now pick up the phone and call one of his brothers. Doing, Can you imagine? Look at what they said on the and I'm sitting there with my laptop.
Your dad is gonna kill you.
Hold on, but he knows he does it all the time. And then he'll be like, hey. So continue, here with the back. You'll be like, no, that's not what I said. I said abundantly in the name of Jesus. Put mighty name of Jesus. Yes, that's it. And I'm sitting there like, I just came to say hi.
It's so it's cute. It's cute. Somebody here, Greg Yusuf, he sent me this, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is so true. Watching Telemundo, thinking it was real. Yes, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen where they use it to create a lesson.
No.
You haven't. Okay, for example, now we're watching. My mom's watching a movie like an African Magic or something, and maybe there's a scene in the club. And then something happens, maybe, you know, robbers come and attack them. She goes, all you people that go to the club, you see, this is what will happen to you. That's why you should be good.
Yeah.
I'm just like, Mom, it's a film, you know. And then the next week,
she might go to a lecture.
Yes, the next week she'll be like, oh, that's how some people were at the club last week, and then they did this, and I'm like, I wasn't there with you. I was watching the film. It was a film. Somebody sent this to her mom on WhatsApp, and the mom sent it to them, of course, and obviously told them not to do this. Mom told us to stop drinking cold water because it causes cancer. Everything.
No, my dad does.
Apparently, you're not supposed to drink cold water. You're not supposed to drink warm water.
You're supposed to use your microwave. You're not supposed to. There's so many things. You're supposed to eat suya because of these carcinogens. Something, this, that, and my dad listens to things like
as well,
that.
right?
Oh my goodness! I'm just like he.
And I had, I mentioned this earlier, somebody that I know, their mom would stop them in prayer. Like when they're doing prayer, they would just be like, Heavenly Father, my very stubborn daughter, please, help her change her ways. She's stubborn. Heavenly Father, change her, so change this, change that.
When we're doing family prayer, and my dad insists that you take the prayer, and you pray for everybody in general, he'll say, did you pray for your brother? No, mention his name. That God should enter him, that the Holy Spirit should come upon him. Did you pray for yourself? Pray for yourself. Pray.
Oh my God!
I'm like, but
your dad is so funny.
No, my dad needs his own reality show. I'm telling you, I keep telling him that he wasted his time because he was in banking for so many years. I'm like, Nollywood and the entertainment industry. What do you mean? No, he's just like, so you think they will like me?
Big shout out to my dad. My dad's now on WhatsApp, but he's not gonna forward anything.
My mother is on Instagram. One day I nearly fainted. She said, see your picture. Look at it. She was referring to one of those Snapchat filters.
The filters. Yes.
Look at Instagram, I'm following all of you. You are not your friends. I'm like, why?
I told you what happened. I told you what happened with my mom telling me to set her up on Instagram. I'm just like, never. And she said, so I read something that was not, I didn't like the story was bad. This. I want to reply them. I was like, I don't get enough attention as it is.
Toolz's
mom fighting.
Fights hater. Replies hater. Comes to her defense.
What do you mean?
Oh, God.
I will tell your mother. But I'm very, very happy that my dad's not really into things like this, because my dad thinks, the way he thinks is different. It's so cute. He would actually say to me, who owns Instagram? Call them for me. Tell them. There was a time that I did an interview with a newspaper, and they got my state of origin wrong. I think they said I was from Ogun State. And my dad's like, what? They ever call them to come and replace it, sorry. And I'm like, it's kind of gone. He's like, no. So I just had to avoid him for a few days for him to forget. Because I was just thinking, what am I supposed to do? Hi, good afternoon, this is Toolz. My dad's calling you. He said you should change the story.
Oh, no. My dad also dislikes when they cut off my name, when they call me Baby Olateru, or just say Baby Ola. He said, no, your son name is Olateru Olabeki. Do they know where you're from? Do they know who your grandfather is? Your grandfather contributed to the independence of this country in 1950 something. I'm just like, they don't really care. You know, and then I used to have to read the news at the previous station I used to work at, and I used to just say Gbemi. He said, no. Your full name is I said, so I should use my all the news time to read like my long name that's longer than the alphabet. He said, you know what it means? You're a princess.
If we my dad used to say, my dad used to say put princess. All right, if we can continue with these stories.